Hello, everybody. I want to talk about a Netflix film that just popped up. It's an old one. It's 1984's The Natural. It's a sports drama. It's a baseball drama set kind of somewhere in around the 50s.
Shoot up.
Starring Robert Redford, who's like an all-star baseball kid who's in an accident and returns to baseball at 35 as a rookie officially in the big leagues, and is absolute ascending to superstardom in the small leagues on the way to the top. The thing I love about these baseball films is baseball isn't as fast paced a game as American football or basketball. A lot of those films are always overwhelmed with adrenalised scenes of people kind of huffing and puffing because of the pace of the game. Whereas baseball, there's loads of downtime, loads of time for drama and jealousy and character development and humour. And you have these kind of off beatnik, downtrodden characters that always show up in this baseball world because it doesn't require the physical condition that I absolutely love.
And I wanted to win that pennant worse than I wanted any goddamn thing in my life. And you'd think I could just this once, wouldn't you? I didn't care nothing about the series. Win or lose. I'd have been satisfied. I'd have walked away from baseball and I'd have bought a farm.
Robert Redford kind of impressed me again for the second time. I watched The Horse Whisperer recently. He was brilliant in that. As a kid, I didn't really like him because there's a quiet magnificence to him that you don't really understand as a young person. And he appears to be the most stubborn man. Like, he understands drama and cinema very well. So there's always a clear character at the centre that his character is pushing back against. And he always just seems stolid and stoic and quietly defiant about it.
He wants to know. I'm Roy Hobbs, your new right fielder. My what? Right here. Scotty Carson sent you here? That's right. Must be nuts. Where did they find these guys, Brett? Fella, you don't start playing ball at your age. You retire.
So that kind of understanding of who he is, kind of a deep integrity, a certain self-righteousness to him that I really enjoyed.
Brad, it took me 16 years to get here. Believe me, you'll get the best I got.
Of course, he just passed recently. Kim Basinger shows up as the female interest who kind of has duplicitous intentions. Glenn Close is the sincere love interest. She's an old friend. And it's populated by a bunch of other little characters that you may have seen from old movies if you're a fan. Michael Madsen shows up and, as always, reflecting on Michael Madsen's career, like either he or the people involved weren't quite sure what to do with him.
What's this, another victim? Bump Bailey.
I made note that he was a superstar in Reservoir Dogs and the world never really knew what to do with him. It's directed by Barry Levinson. It's great. It's something that crystal clear old film style. Like each scene has maybe two setups, and the scenes just hang there in front of you for you to kind of drink in. It could seem a little bit longer than it is, but the baseball stuff are always delightful. And of course, there's a big bad wolf, a businessman who tries to kind of implement the honey trap plot on Robert Redford. Of course, he refuses for the love of baseball, and there's some really glittering cinematic moments in it. Which some critics at the time thought were a little exaggerated, but I think, smashing the ball out of the park and hitting the lights and them exploding isn't really beyond the realm of possibility for me. So, I mean, it's on Netflix at the minute. It's worth checking out. I'm a Robert Redford fan. Like and subscribe if you want.
You don't put out a hell of a lot of information, do you? But just what took you so long to get here?
I got lost, I guess.